I was on EYL and I was talking about, culture comes from building court, right? The occult sense of things, right? And when I first started, I remember talking to my bros and I'm like, I'm gonna create an internationally known entity. I didn't say brand first, I said an entity as 19 keys,
Okay.
right? People are going to know that. That's going to change their mind, shift them. I first started with the what it is that I was doing. I ain't going there blindly. People get on social media, they say, well, I wanted to grow a following and see what I'm gonna do with it. I knew what I was gonna do with it before I grew the following. And so the reason why is
We're
because
gonna have to come back to that.
yeah. The reason why is because I didn't start on social media. I
Mm.
brought it to social media, right? And the problem is what a lot of people is they start on social media.
Mm.
They have no real world experience first. I grew up in the streets. I grew businesses that I had my own business in Oakland, California that I was growing. I worked for companies I was already making six figures. I had experience. And when I was first hired for my first speaking job, it's because the children was looking and they asked the guy that was doing the organization for the group, can they have me come in there and speak? I got 500 followers at the time,
Mm.
right? But I was just on there documenting my journey, talking about what I was talking about.
I think I seen that in that auditorium.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
the first video I seen of you.
yeah.
That
And
was
that one
great.
went viral.
Yeah,
Every
it did.
clip of it went viral.
Absolutely, as it should have.
And I told my videographer at the time, I said, I need you to come with me. I'm gonna pay you half of what I get paid, and I'm gonna need you to just film it. And I said, listen, you gonna film this, we're gonna put it out in the world, it's gonna go viral. Right now, I got 500 followers, so it's like, all right, it sounds good.
Yeah.
That's that key's confidence, you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But my idea was this. When I have conversations with people and they would listen to how I think and my perspective that I gave them, it was always different. One of the greatest compliments you can ever give a person is, damn, I never thought of it like that.
Mm.
When I hear that, all right, we got something, right? It's like when you say concepts, you're a conceptual learner. Concepts is condensing down information to be easily understood, right? So I always was good at speaking in quotables, creating concepts of thought and giving it to people where they didn't have time to think, right? And it's like them downloading my thought and then they can upgrade themselves. So I said, okay, let me go in there and give as many concepts, as many downloads, give my pattern of thinking to the world. And this is going to be my introduction to this space. It's if he films it right.
Yeah.
Right? So I went in there, I got my crown on, and I use what I now know as a science of the curiosity gap. Right? The curiosity gap is when you know something about it, but you don't know all of it, and it pulls you in to know more. Right? So I'm on there, I got my crown on, I got my Panther jacket. The scene looked like it's a movie. I'm dropping these gems. They say, damn, it's a Muslim, but he not shaved like the Nation Brothers. Like, what's going on? You drawing in. Then I'm using sonic marketing, right? Every time I drop the point, it would hit a boom, right? And then I wanted to make sure no point was misunderstood. So I would write a lengthy caption like a copyright, and therefore it will follow people into a full understanding of the concept.
So hang on, you edited this video yourself.
Yeah. He sent me an edited version, and I said, no, just send me the raw. Because it wasn't the way I knew I needed to brand it.
And this is something that that inspires me, man, because I don't think people realize how much you work. Right? When they see what you're doing, I think people are imagining hundreds of people, right? These full production teams doing this stuff. But you just said, hey, you did your whole production planning.
Facts.
You mapped out the entire strategy of what it was.
Yeah.
You were then the main character.
Facts.
And then you edited.
Facts. Yeah.
what it was. And then you distributed it.
Yeah. Then I edited on my phone.
Listen, come on, talk about how much you need to really get out great stuff. It's the planning, man.
Yeah, it's the planning. You need the vision first before anything. Ooh. That's why I'm so heavy on mindset. Because I say it's 80% mindset, 20% skill set. With the right mindset, you can master any skill set. Ooh. As you talked about, a lot of people have skill sets, but their mindset is lacking. So they don't really know what to do with it, right? Man. So it's the abstract thought process that goes into being a creator. But before I got on social media, I studied social media for months and months and months and months. So by the time it was time for me to go out there and produce the actual work, I was qualified because I did all the training first.
What year was this?
2016, I believe.
2016.
Yeah.
We now in 2021.
Yeah.
Now you building businesses.
Yeah.
right? You've taken all that, and now you building wealth.
Yes, sir.